Good afternoon, everyone. A wonderful day for cricket here at the Moosa Stadium here in Houston. This is an 18-over match going on between the Central Stars and the A Boys. The Central Stars are batting. The A Boys are going to do the bowling part. The first inning. The first over will be bowled by JV. Here he comes. Gets right off the mark, Rajesh, the batter for the Central Stars. The other batter, Ajit, now on strike. Here he comes, JV. Defended by Ajit. Wanted to get that single. Here he comes, Ajit. JV to Ajit. An appeal by JV. No, says the umpire, Daniel. Leg by signal. It's being played very straight. Hits the other wickets. No run there. Five balls gone so far, only 2 runs coming in this over. Here he goes, last ball of the first over. Tries to sneak in a single. So after the first over, the Central Stars are 2 for no loss.
Yeah, so pretty good first over by JV, gentleman from Atlanta, who has represented Masters USA in the Caribbean Cup in Barbados. With the new ball, he can be pretty deadly, moves the ball quite a bit, especially the outswingers. So that was an impressive first over.
Rajesh, the batter on strike. Ajit yet to get off the mark. Good first over by JV.
Hemal Shah is bowling from the pavilion end. Very interesting character. This is a gentleman from Atlanta again, who I first met in Mumbai in 2000 when we went there for the trials for the India OVER50. A fun guy to be around, and bowls gentle outswingers. I have known him for about 4 years. Big supporter of Masters, and has sponsored Masters on many occasions.
Here he is now, bowling his first over today. Here he goes. Well bowled by Hemal and defended by Ajit. Won't get any run.
Ajit is fresh off his World Cup experience. He represented Masters USA over 50 at the World Cup in South Africa. Had a couple of good scores, especially against Sri Lanka, and in the third place game against New Zealand, he got a 50 as well.
Here he goes, Hemal. It's a beautiful ball.
That is Ajit's pet shot. Doesn't matter what length you bowl, doesn't matter where you bowl, he wants to cut the ball. So there he goes again. He gets many runs, but he also gets out quite a few times playing that shot.
Here comes Hemal. Third ball of this over. Hemal missing his line a little this time. Wide ball. Extra runs added to the total of Central Stars. Here he comes now. Let's see what he has to offer now after that previous ball going for a wide. Beautiful ball.
There he goes again, playing his cut shot. That was actually off a good length ball. A very sweet gentleman, though. He lives in the Midwest.
Here he comes now. Hemal. This time a fuller ball, full toss. Placed in the gap, the fielder trying to chase it. Good hustle by the fielder there. Doesn't let it get to the fence. Saves a couple of runs. However, quick running between the wickets.
Yeah, for those of
3
you who
runs.
don't know, Ajit is just either turned 59 or close to 59. So he's going to be a new addition to the OVER50 team for the Masters. Again, great batsman, fantastic fielder. More importantly, a very fun gentleman to be around.
Go Hemal to Rajesh. Fifth ball coming up. Wonderful ball by Hemal, right on the money. Rajesh decides to just defend it.
It's finally nice to have some cricket after 4 days of drenching rain in Houston.
That's correct.
And this is a beautiful facility, as all of you can see. The first private stadium in all of ICC to be recognized for international cricket.
That's correct.
Wonderful job, obviously, by Saki Mohammed, who we lovingly call Saki Bhai. Very generous supporter and donor of Masters. The first Masters tournament in April of 2021 was held here with 4 teams. And then, since then, obviously, it's grown exponentially. We have 200 players at this tournament, which is just fantastic. Over 50 players.
So 2 overs gone. The Central Stars are 6 for no loss. Rajesh batting on 1. Ajit batting on 3. Here we go, JV coming back. It's on his leg directly.
Yeah, that ball didn't move much. Kept keeping the line, missing the leg stump by a mile.
Here he comes now, second ball. Beautiful line and length this time by JV. Well defended by Ajit in the end. And he's gone. Ajit dismissed on 3 by JV. Finally getting the breakthrough.
Yeah, that ball just kept straight, and this is a low wicket. And Ajit again perishes to the cut shot.
a look at the replay. He's dismissed. New batter in, Vimal Kumar. The first wicket falls for the Central Stars. JV getting the breakthrough for the A boys. Here we go, JV going in, fourth ball of the second over that he's bowling. Defended by Vimal, straight back to the bowler. No run there. 3 dot balls and a wicket in this over so far from JV. Here he goes. And hit straight down the ground again. Beautiful shot, but good fielding there. Only get that 1 run. However, Vimal Kumar gets off the mark. Rajesh on strike. Tries to cut it in the gap. The fielder trying to chase it. Does it race to the fence? It does not. Good hustle by the fielder, making sure it doesn't get to the boundary. Saves a couple of runs for his team. So after 3 overs, the Central Stars are 9 for the loss of 1 wicket. The batters Rajesh and Vimal batting on 3 and 1 respectfully. Good over by JV, only 3 runs coming in that over and an important wicket. Getting an early wicket here. Here we go. Here we are heading into the 4th over. Hemal bowling his 2nd over today. Here he goes. And that's hit down the ground. A little misfield there. And they will get 2 runs for that. Misfield at mid-on. Here goes Hemal. And played straight down the ground again. This time, little misfield yet again. Could have been a chance for a run out had he grabbed onto the ball quickly. Three runs in this over so far from Hemo. Here he goes, third ball. It's a beautiful shot on the offside. The cover fielder chasing the ball. Gets a hold of the ball before it races to the fence. Quickly get a couple of runs there. 6 runs, 5 runs in this over so far. Getting those singles and doubles. After 3.3 overs, the Central Stars are 14 for 1. The run rate 4 per over. Tries to sneak in a single, however straight to the fielder at cover. Here he goes, Hemal. A similar ball, similar result, no run. Only 5 runs in this over. 1 more ball to go. Let's see what Hemal has to deliver in this last ball of the second over that he's bowled. Here he goes. This time lofted in the air, however very carefully, but fielder there was very quick to grab onto the ball. Only 6 runs coming in this over so far, from 10 runs coming off Hemant in the 2 overs that he's bowled. 6 runs in the second over that he's bowled. So after 4 overs, the Central Stars are 15 for 1. JV bowling his third over now. Here he goes. Missing his line. It's a white ball signal. Does it race to the fence for a boundary? And yes, it does. 5 wides. 5 extra runs added to the total of Central Stars here. Missing his line completely. Here he comes, JV. Better come back after the previous ball. Gets a single. Brings Vimal Kumar on strike. Vimal Kumar playing on 4 and 4. And Rajesh playing 7 and 12. Here he comes, JV. Swing and a miss. Vimal Kumar tries to go big. Doesn't get any connection. So in the end, a dot ball for JV. Here comes JV. And defended by the batsman. Straight back to the bowler. Definitely no run. Fourth ball coming up. Quick single towards mid-on. Here it comes. Beautiful bowling by JV. A dot ball here again. Except for the wide that went for a boundary on the first ball. It's been a good over so far. Only 2 runs coming. And 5 wides. Last ball of this over. Tries to get it in the gap. However, fielded there. Make sure they only get that single. So after 5 overs, the Central Stars are 23 for 1. The current run rate at 4.6 per over. Vimal Kumar batting on 5 in 7 and Rajesh 8 in 14. Both batters having a little talk, strategizing how they're going to play out the next few overs of the game. Communication is essential here between the batters. A little change in bowling here. Ravi, the new bowler in, coming into the attack. Bowling his first over today. Ravi setting fielding by having a chat with the captain. Making some field changes according to his need. Put point both in place. Here he comes. Beautiful ball by Ravi. Here he comes. Ooh, wonderful ball, that one. 2 consecutive dot balls. Here he comes. Played straight back to the bowler, no single. Good bowling by Ravi. Try to cut it, doesn't quite get the connection, gets an edge. However, an appeal, a direct hit. Good work there. Here we go. Ravi bowling his 4th ball now. This time missing his line. Wide ball. Short third man fielder chasing the ball. Couple of runs for that. Bonus runs added to the total of Central Stars. Here he comes, Ravi. And wide ball again. This time on the offside. Little way outside off stump. Little too far for the batsman to reach. Here he goes. That's been hit in the air. Fielder coming underneath, but doesn't quite get the catch. A drop chance. This could have been the end of Vimal Kumar. However, very lucky there. A drop chance. Fielder misjudged the ball. Doesn't quite get underneath it. This time wide again. A lot of extras coming their way, the Central Stars. 4 extra runs in this over. So far, 2 more balls to go. It's a good ball this time. Straight towards backward point. However, the fielder fumbled a little. So they get that single. Power play signal by the umpire. Change of bowling. Adnan now coming into the attack. Bowling his first over today. Jersey number 1. Vimal, the batsman, facing Adnan. Here he goes. Wide ball and goes behind the keeper. However, there's a fielder there now. Doesn't let it get to the boundary. Here we go. Adnan coming in. 2 wides on the first ball. And that's a beautiful shot. A good wristy shot. The mid-wicket fielder chased it. Good fielding. They only get a single, which brings Rajesh on strike. In goes Adnan. It's a cut shot. Wonderfully good fielding there at backward point. Didn't quite get the ball to stop. However, put a hand to it and make sure the momentum is reduced and doesn't get to the boundary. Four runs in this over so far from Adnan. 4 more balls to go. And that's an appeal, and he's given him. Adnan gets the wicket. Second wicket falls for the Central Stars. Vimal Kumar, the batsman, dismissed. So after 6.3 overs, the Central Stars are 36 for 2. The run rate a little above 5. Have a look at the replay here. And he's gone. Definitely out. Plumb in front. New batter walking in. Mahesh, the new batsman in. Taking guard. Here he comes, Adnan. Fourth ball. And an appeal again. I think it's going a little higher. There was a lot of bounce involved in that ball. Umpire says no. Here comes Adnan again. 2 more balls in this over. This time in the air, fielder coming underneath. And he's gone. 1 more wicket falls for the Central Stars. Adnan getting his 2nd wicket of the day. 1 more ball left in this over. Only 4 runs in this over. And 2 wickets. Have a look at the replay again. Tried to hit it very hard. Doesn't get the connection. Fielder comes right underneath. And a good catch there. So after 6.5 overs, the Central Stars are 36 for the loss of 3 wickets. The new batter in, Andy K. Here we go, 1 more ball in this over. A very dramatic over. Started off as 2 wides. And then got 2 wickets in this over. Batsman getting ready to face his first ball. Andy having a look at the field. Here he goes, Adnan Rao. It's a beautiful shot on the onside. There's no fielder there. The mid-wicket fielder chasing the ball to get some good runs out of it. A couple of runs added to the total of Central Stars. So after 7 overs, the Central Stars are 38 for 3. Here he goes. Full toss, being hit hard. Fielder coming there. However, they get 2 runs for that shot. Ravi bowling his second over. Misses his line and length. Gives a full toss. Here he comes now. Ravi tries to cut the ball straight towards third man. Shot third man. Andy taking guard. Here he goes. And steps out and plays it like a full toss straight towards point fielder. Here he goes. It's a good looking shot. Protection in the deep will make sure it doesn't get to the boundary. Here it comes now. And that's completely outside the off stump. Way outside the reach of the batsman. It will be signaled wide by the umpire. Here it comes. And defended. Six runs in this over so far. One more ball to go. That's a beautiful shot. However, fielder there in the deep mid-wicket fielder makes sure it doesn't get to the boundary. So 8 overs gone. The Central Stars are 45 for 3. One more over before the short drinks break. Central Stars looking good, 45 for 3 as we saw in the previous game, chasing a total of 100 here. Looks like it's a pretty difficult task to get 118. They're already 45 for the loss of 3 in 8 overs. They need to get the scoreboard going. They're batting with a run rate of 5.6 per over. Adnan Rao coming into the attack again. Got 2 wickets in the over that he bowled previously. Here he comes. Beautiful ball by Adnan. Here he comes. And that's put on the onside. The mid-wicket fielder chasing the ball. They get 2 runs out of it. Good looking shot, that one by Andy. Good use of the wrist. he goes. Played straight in the air, straight down the ground. Does it get to the fence? No, it does not. However, a great looking shot. Placed right in the gap. Well played there by Andy. Gets a couple of runs again. Here goes Adnan. Ooh, wonderful ball. That one went away from the right-hand batsman. There's definitely some movement there in the air. Here he goes. Fifth ball coming up. Ooh, what a ball. Batsman decides to leave it alone. Four runs in this over so far. One more ball to go before the short drinks break. Here he goes. And left again by Andy. Only 4 runs in this over from Adnan. Adnan has conceded 10 runs and has got 2 important wickets in the 2 overs that he's bowled. The Central Stars are 49 for 3 after 9 overs. The run rate a little above 5. It's time for the short drinks break, and we'll be right back in a couple of minutes. Stay tuned. Thank you. Have a look at the replay here. Full toss ball hit in the air. Batsman dismissed. Central Stars are 53 for the loss of 5 wickets after 10 overs. The run rate 5.3 per over. 2 wickets falling in the previous over from Rajan. Adnan Rao, the bowler, bowling. Here we go, heading into the 11th over of the game. It's a good ball, defended by the batter, Sushil. Ketan, the new batter, in. Here he goes. Adnan hits the pad. Doesn't quite get a single. Good fielding placement there. Two dot balls in a row. Here goes Adnan. Third ball of the third over that he's bowling. Tries to drive the ball straight to its cover. No run there. Here comes Adnan, fourth ball. In the air for some time. Lucky there, doesn't quite carry to the fielder. Gets a single. Ketan, the new batter, in. Now on strike. Facing Adnan. 2 more balls left in this over. Only 1 run coming so far. Good over that one by Adnan. Here he goes now. And defended by Ketan. Last ball of the 11th over. Adnan coming in. Only 1 run in this over so far. And an appeal, and he's given him. He gets the wicket. Adnan gets the 3rd wicket today. 1 more wicket falls for the Central Stars. So after 11 overs, the Central Stars are 54 for 6. Here we go. 12th over. Sushil tries to hit it on the onside. Wants to get that single. It's a wonderful ball, that one. Played straight down the ground towards long on. Rajan, the bowler. Has conceded only 4 runs today. Has a wicket. 4 more balls in this over left. And defended again by the batsman on the back foot. Nayan, the new batter, yet to get off the mark. And yes, he does get off the mark. A quick wristy shot on the onside. Sushil and Nayan, both batters, batting on 3 and 1 respectively. Central Stars 56 for 6. Ooh, that's a wonderful ball. Deceiving. Last ball of this over, in goes Rajan. Wonderful ball. Played straight back to the bowler, no run. So after 12 overs, the Central Stars are 56 for 6. Yet another beautiful over by Adnan. Only 2 runs coming off that over. Adnan has bowled 4 overs today, got 3 wickets and only conceded 13 runs. Very economical bowler, Adnan. Wonderful bowling by him. The Central Stars, my apologies, have scored 58 runs in 13 overs and have lost 6 wickets so far. Nayan and Sushil, the batters, batting on 2 and 4 respectively. Nayan batting on 2 and 4. Sushil 4 and 13. Rajan continuing his spell, going into his 3rd over. Here he goes. Straight down the ground. Long off, long on, trying to chase the ball. Get a hold of the ball. Here he goes. It's a wonderful ball. To get a single, and no, says the non-striker's end. There's a fielder there behind, covering the keeper. Here he goes, Rajan. Tries to place it on the onside. Sushil struggling to get that single. Here we go, Rajan going in. 4th ball coming up. Again, hit on the onside. Get a single out of it. Only 3 runs in this over so far. Rajan, very economical. This time an appeal. And no, says the umpire. Good call by the umpire there. Definitely not out. Last ball of this over. Last ball of the 14th over. And played straight. Single. Which gets the Central Stars to 62 for 6 after 14 overs. 4 more overs left in this game. The current run rate at 4.43. As I said previously, a score of 100 is very difficult to chase here. Here we are heading into the 15th over. The Central Stars 62 for 6. And missing his line and length a little here, Prince. White ball signaled by the umpire, Daniel. Here we go. Fly to delivery. And definitely no run there, straight to the fielder. Dot ball, that one. Here he comes. Ooh, totally beats the batsman. Nayan, the batter, batting on 4 and 9. Here goes Ravi. Fly to delivery, slow delivery this time. And beats him again. Ravi offering a lot of flight here in his deliveries, tempting the batsman to hit a shot. This time, yet again, goes straight back to the bowler, no run. First ball starting with a wide and 4 consecutive dot balls. It's a little edgy. We get a single out of it, which brings Sushil back on strike. Only 2 runs in this over so far from Ravi. Here goes Prince. Gets a quick single on the onside. Only 3 runs in that over. Remember, this is an 18 over game. That was the 15th over. Only 3 runs coming off of it. 1 being a wide. That's a very economical over by Ravi. Has conceded 19 runs in the 3 overs that he's bowled. Nayan and Sushil both batting on 5 and 6 respectively. Here he comes, Ravi. My apologies, Rajan is the bowler. Ravi was the bowler bowling the previous over. Rajan bowling his 4th over today. Here he goes. And what a ball, that one. Beautiful ball, and he's bowled him. 1 more wicket falls for the Central Stars. Rajan picks up his 2nd wicket today. Have a look at the replay. Here we go. 16th over. It's a good ball. No run there. Here comes Rajan. And an appeal, and he's given him. One more wicket falls. Batter stepped on the offside, completely exposing his stumps. However, gets hit on the pad. The 7th wicket falls for the Central Stars. Have a look at the replay. Goes on the offside, completely exposes the stumps. Yeah, that's definitely out. The wickets keep coming for the A boys. Two wickets in this over so far from Rajan's over. So after 15.4 overs, the Central Stars are 66 for the loss of 8 wickets. Here we go, 5th ball. It's a good ball, that one. Last ball of this over, last ball of the 16th over. Only 1 run in this over from Rajan and 2 wickets so far. 1 ball to go, let's see what he can do. Ooh, that was a beautiful ball. No is the call by Navid, who's the new batter in, yet to get off the mark. After 16 overs, the Central Stars are 66 for 8. Here he comes. Defended by Sushil. Can they get 2? They don't get the 2 runs. Only 1 run. Prince going in. Ooh, that must have been close. Here he comes, sprints, fifth ball, tries to hit it. It's a fielder there. Won't get it. 2 runs, only 1 for that. Quick running between the wickets. 1 ball left in the 17th over. Here we go. It's in the air. The bowler trying to chase it. Falls in no man's land. Lucky that one for Sushil. Only 3 runs of that over from Prince, the 17th over. Last over coming up. Central Stars, 69 for 8. JV bowling the last over of the first inning of this game. Here he comes. The line and length is missing. That's a wide ball. Extra runs added to the total of Central Stars now. 3 wides for them. And 1 more wide. Wide ball signal by the umpire. Here he goes. Oh, that was a chance for a cotton bowled. Just missing his hands. A drop chance. Here he goes. JV. Swing and a miss. 4 more balls left in this inning. Here he comes. And he's bowled him. Gets the wicket. The 9th wicket falls down for the Central Stars. I think they're missing they're 1 player short. So that's the end of the first inning. The Central Stars have scored 74 for 9. A boys now need 75 runs to win in 18 overs. And we'll be back in a couple of minutes. Stay tuned. Thank you. Here we are after the first innings. The A boys have come out to bat now. Chandra and Ravi, both batters opening the batting for the A boys. They need 75 runs to win in 18 overs. The required run rate a little above 4. Some changes being made in the field from where they were placed earlier. Naveed opening the bowling for the Central Stars here. Warming up his hand a little. Here he comes now, Naveed. Good first ball by Naveed. Swing and a miss for Chandra. Here he goes. Second ball. And well bowled. Wanted to get off the mark. No, says Chandra. Ravi the batter on strike. It's a good cut shot, but there's a fielder there at shot third man. Denies any runs there. A boys yet to score any run here. Here comes Naveed, fourth ball. Beautiful ball that one, 4 dot balls in a row. The A boys need 75 runs in 17.2 overs. Here he comes. Right on the money, Naveed. And well defended by Ravi. Was right in the block hole. Will this turn out to be a maiden over for Naveed? Here we go. Last ball of the first over of this inning. Here he goes. And defended. And that's a maiden over for Naveed. And the first one, the first over maiden. A confidence boost for Naveed. Here we are heading into the second over. Ketan, the bowler, bowling the second over. The Central Stars scored 74 runs. The A boys need 74 to win in 17 overs now. Made an over from Naveed. Here we go. First ball of the second over coming up. It's a good ball and a good shot in the gap. Doesn't quite race to the boundary, however, gets the scoreboard moving. And the first runs coming off the bat for the A boys. A single brings back Ravi on strike. After 2.1 overs, the A boys are 12 for no loss. Naveed bowling his second over. That's a beautiful shot down the ground. However, fielder placed there carefully. They will get a single. Good shot, that one from Chandra. Here he goes. It's a beautiful ball by Naveed and defended by Ravi. Required run rate now 4 per over. They need 62 runs in 15.3 overs. Played straight down the ground again. Six runs coming in this over so far off the 4 balls that Naveed has bowled. Here he comes yet again. Ooh, a swing and a miss. It was very close to the stumps. Naveed cannot believe how he's not out. It was very close to the stumps. "91 balls, 61 needed to win." In goes Naveed. That's definitely a wide down leg side and goes beyond the keeper. 2 wides. 2 extra runs added to the total of A boys. 8 runs in this over so far. 1 more ball to go. Little expensive over this one from Naveed as compared to his previous one, which was obviously a maiden. And here he is again. Swing and a miss this time. The non-striker's in. The batsman at the non-striker's end wanted a single, Chandra. However, Ravi says no. So that's 3 overs gone. The A boys are 16 for no loss. Ketan continuing his spell. And here he comes, Ketan. It's a good ball and a good, well-balanced looking shot through the covers. They get 2 runs for that shot. Beautiful shot, that one. And second ball of the 4th over coming up. Ooh, it's a beautiful ball. There was a lot of movement in the air. The batsman didn't know where the ball was after it connected the bat. A miss hit by him. However, still gets a run for that. we go. That's a beautiful flick shot. It could have been a wide, however, he turned that into a boundary. Beautiful shot, that one. Straight to the fence. Looking extremely positive here in the middle. Both the batters. Ravi and Chandra batting on 10. Ravi 10 in 13. Chandra 10 in 8. A beautiful looking shot, that one. Quick use of his wrist. Glances the ball. Carefully realizing there is no fielder there. No fine leg fielder. Gets awarded the boundary. 7 runs in this over so far. With 3 more balls left to go. Little expensive over this one from Ketan so far. And gets a quick single there on the onside. The run rate 6.5 per over. Here goes Ketan. That's hit extremely straight and hits the other wicket. Hits the wicket at the non-striker's end. Hit very hard. Here he comes, Ketan. Well, very well defended by Chandra. Clever batting, 8 runs coming in this over, doesn't want to risk it. 4 overs gone, the A-boys are 24 for no loss. Looking extremely solid here in the middle with a run rate of 6 per over. The required run rate 3.64 per over. They're well above the required run rate. They need 51 runs to get from 14 overs. Both batters looking very confident in the middle. Playing with a very decent strike rate. 10 in 10, 11 in 14. Here we go now. 5th over. Ooh, a little inside edge. Lucky there. Naveed bowling his 3rd over. Gave 8 runs in 2 overs. Pretty economical, Naveed. However, the first one was a maiden. Gave 8 runs in the second one. This time it's hit wonderfully in the gap. It does not quite race to the fence for a boundary. However, they get some runs out of it. Couple of runs added to the total of the A-boys. Here we go. Ooh, what a wonderful ball. Totally beat the batsman. The change inside of the bowler. And here he goes now. 4th ball of the 5th over coming up. Naveed. And defended. Here he comes now. Ooh, that's a wonderful ball. Yet another dot ball. Turning out to be a good over this one for Naveed. 2 runs so far. Here he comes. Defended. That's the end of 5 overs. The A boys are 26 for no loss. The run rate now at 5.2 per over. They only need 49 runs to get in the next 13 overs. Ketan continuing his spell again. In goes Ketan, 6th over. Well bowled by Ketan here. Here he goes. And played down the ground. Mid-on fielder is very quick there. Good hustle by the fielder. However, they were able to sneak that single there. And it works in the favor of the A boys. And tried to sneak a single again. This time denied by the fielder at mid-wicket. A similar shot, similar result. Straight into the hands of the mid-wicket fielder. In the air, and a drop chance. The mid-wicket fielder, I thought he had it for a moment, however a little too high. Almost had it. Could have been an amazing catch, that one, a brilliant catch. A little high for him to reach. Last ball of this over. Here he goes. That's a wonderful shot. Misfield there in cover. Beautiful running between the wickets. The odds in the favor of the A boys right now. After 6 overs, the A boys are 31 for no loss. Both batters batting on 14. Ravi 14 and 23. Chandra 14 and 13. The run rate above 5. They only need 44 runs to win in the next 12 overs. The required run rate 3.6 per over. Looks like it's a left arm bowler, Nayan. Left arm over. Here he goes. Good flight offered by Nayan and defended in the end by Chandra. Here he goes. Flight offered this time. Tries to sweep the ball. Doesn't get a connection. This time in the air. However, doesn't quite carry to any fielder. There's protection there in the deep. So after 2 dot balls, they get a single. 4th ball coming up. This time a little edgy. Goes straight towards backward point. Here he goes now. 5th ball. Oh, what a spin. For a moment it looked like it was a wide. Here he goes now. In the air. However, safe. And they get 2 out of it. There is no fielder there. Not the best of shots played by him. Still, runs keep coming for the A-boys. And it works in the favor. So after 7 overs, the A-boys are 34 for no loss. They still need 41 runs to get in the next 66 balls. The required run rate 3.7 per over. Ajit, the new bowler in. Here he comes. Defended by Chandra. The run rate has gone down a little. It's a little below 5. Here he comes now. Ooh, that's a wonderful ball and appeal. No, says the umpire. There's definitely some movement there. They get a single. Leg buys. And here he goes, Ajit, 3rd ball. And defended by Ravi. Still have 64 balls in hand. Just need to get those 40 runs. That's hit on the onside for a quick single. Mid-wicket fielder. Very quick there. Fifth ball coming up. And that's a wonderful shot there. However, great fielding there at point. Wanted to cut the ball in the gap. Went straight to the fielder. Only 2 runs in this over so far. 1 ball left. Let's see what Ajit has to offer. Ajit to Chandra. Oh, that's edged and gone back straight to the fence for a boundary. 4 runs in the favor of A boys. Not the best of shots, but it still works for them. Six runs in this over from Ajit. They need only 35 runs in the next 10 overs. They still have 10 wickets left in hand. Things are looking grim at the moment for the Central Stars. They need to get those wickets, and they need to get it now. Nayan continuing his over. Left arm bowler. Offering flight and tempting the batsman to step out, take a shot, make some errors and get that wicket. Let's see if he can get the breakthrough. Flight offered. However, Ravi and Chandra, both very calm and composed and confident, playing those single doubles. They need 35, or rather 34 after that single. They don't need to hit the ball too hard, just the singles and doubles would work right now. Here it comes now, Nayan. Ooh, that's a wonderful ball, that one. Came into the right-hand batsman. This time high in the air, however, doesn't quite carry anywhere. Fielder there in the deep square leg fielder. Make sure it doesn't get to the fence. Here he comes. Flight offered yet again. This time no run. The point fielder in place. Batsman tried to cut the ball. Here he comes. Nayan. It's a wonderful ball, that one. Good overs so far by Nayan, not conceding too many odd runs, not giving extras. That's the end of the 9th over. So it's time for the short drinks break. After 9 overs, the A boys are 42 for no loss. The run rate 4.67 at the moment. They need only 3.67 per over. 33 runs required in the next 9 overs. Stay tuned, we'll be right back. Thank you. Here we go. Here we are after the short drinks break. Ajit continuing his spell. For those of you who just tuned in, this is the match between the Central Stars and the A Boys. The Central Stars scored 74 in 17.3 overs. This is an 18-over game. The A Boys are now at 42 for no loss. It's a wonderful looking shot and great effort there in the deep. Quick fielding. So they're 43 for no loss after 9.2 overs. The A Boys now need 32 runs to win in 8.4 overs. This is the Masters Cricket USA Over 50 tournament. Here he comes, Ajit. Defended. Rather placed in the gap. Not hit too hard. Gets a single out of it. They have realized that They don't need those boundaries to win this game now. The singles and doubles work just as fine. Here comes Ajit. A little shorter this time. Hit on the onside. The fielder chasing the ball. Runs awarded to the A boys. Here he goes, Ajit. That's hit high in the air. Doesn't quite carry to the fielder at long on. Here he goes, Ajit. Ooh, that's a good ball, that one. A little edgy, that one by Ravi. They'll still get 2 runs off of it. The runs keep coming for the A boys. Ten overs gone. The A boys are 49 for no loss. They still need 26 runs to get in the next 8 overs with 10 wickets left in hand. A huge advantage because of no loss of wickets. Run rate 4.9 per over and the required run rate 3.25. They are still way above the required run rate. And that's clever batting. Quickly placed on the onside for a single. That's a wide ball. Extra runs for the A boys. The target seems to come closer and closer. Flight off at full toss. Hit on the onside. Deep square fielder in place. Will ensure it doesn't reach the boundary. Here he goes now. Nayan. That's a wonderful shot. Beautiful shot, that one. Will definitely race to the fence for a boundary. Carefully recognizing that he can actually come on the offside, expose the side of the stumps and hit it over on the onside. Beautiful shot, that one. The required run rate now 2.5 per over. They need only 19 runs in 7.3 overs. An appeal. Out. Going down leg side, says the umpire. Have a look at the replay. Ooh, that was a chance. Could have been caught and bowled by Nayan. However, a difficult chance, that one. Difficult catch. Was hit very hard there. 8 runs coming off this over. One more ball to go. In comes Nayan. No is the call by Ravi. Beautiful batting by both the batters. Ravi batting on 22 and 37 and Chandra batting on 26 and 29. The A-boys are 57 for no loss after 11 overs. They need 18 runs to get in 7 overs. Here comes Sushil, the new bowler, and gets the breakthrough on the first ball. He's bowled him, Chandra. Have a look at the replay. Getting a breakthrough on the first ball, Sushil. Beautiful ball, that one, actually. Wicket coming off the first ball of the day for Sushil. Here he comes now. Mukesh, the new batter in, gets right off the mark on the first ball, and that's a good looking shot. Does it race to the fence? No, it does not. However, a couple runs coming in the way of the A-boys. Here he goes now, Sushil. And he's bowled him. One more wicket falls for the A-boys. Can you believe it? Sushil getting 2 wickets in this over. Have a look at the replay. Here we go. Fourth ball from Sushil coming up. Well bowled by Sushil. Here he comes now. Last ball of this first over that Sushil has bowled today. What a wonderful over. 2 runs coming off of it. And 2 wickets too. Adnan Rao, the new batter, in. After 12 overs, the A boys are now 59 for the loss of 2 wickets. They still need 16 runs to win in the next 6 overs. Ravi, the batter, on strike, playing on 22 and 37. He's played a great innings so far. Needs to stay here until the end of the game, complete the game, not give away his wicket. Rajesh, the new bowler, in. Here he comes now. Rajesh to Ravi. In the air, but falls in no man's land. Gets a single, and that brings Adnan on strike, yet to get off the mark. Here we go. It's definitely a wide down leg side. 14 runs required to win for the A boys. And that's a quick single down the leg side. Quickly placed it in the gap. Adnan gets off the mark. Rotates the strike back to Ravi. Ooh, that's a good ball there by Rajesh. Third ball coming up. That's in the air for some time and still falls short of every fielder out there in the no man's land. The bowler cannot believe it. Here he comes now. A cut shot straight towards point fielder. Only 13 runs required now in 32 balls. Here he goes. Rajesh Oak. Full toss and placed in the gap. They will get a couple of runs for that. 13 overs gone. The A boys are 64 for 2. They only need 11 runs to win in 30 balls now. Here comes the Shield after a successful first over. 2 for 2. Here we go now. Beautiful ball. What an over by Sushil. And even this over is turning out to be great. 3-dot balls. Ravi, the batter, on 25 in 44. And we'll get a single there on the offside. Ooh, completely beats the batsman. Here he comes. Plays straight back to the bowler. So it's 14 overs gone. The A boys are 65 for 2. They still need 10 runs to win in 24 balls. Here he comes, Rajesh. It's a beautiful cut shot by Adnan. Gets 2 runs. Moves the total to 68 now. They need only 7 runs to win in 3.5 overs. And hit down the ground towards long gone. Here he comes. And defended. And quick single also. A direct hit. However, I think he was comfortably in. Ravi. Or no? Is he dismissed? I think he's gone. A direct hit and run out here. One more ball left in this over from Rajesh. 4 runs in this over so far. Here he comes, Rajesh Oak. Defended by Rajan, the new batter in. So after 15 overs, the A boys are 69 for 3. Sushil Bhatt back into the attack. And gets a quick single there, Adnan. Sorry, Rajan gets a quick single. Adnan is back on strike. Adnan gets a quick single too. Only 4 runs required now. Looks like the beginning of the end. 4 runs needed now in 16 balls. It's a beautiful shot there. 1 run. Does it race to the fence for a boundary? It does not. Two runs coming off of it. Ooh, that's a wonderful ball, that one by Sushil. Yet again, a good ball. 2 runs needed now. And one more dot ball. So now the equation is 2 runs needed in 2 overs for the A boys to win the game. New bowler in, Madhu. Let's see what he has to offer. 2 runs required in 2 overs. And that's been hit on the onside for a single. One run needed to win. It's a dot ball. Bowler changes his side. Now bowling right arm over. Here he comes now, Madhu. Flighted delivery. And a dot ball, that one. And that's the end of the game. The A boys have won the match against the Central Stars. That's the end of the match. The Central Stars had scored 74 for 9. Rajesh Oak, their batter, their opening batter, scored 16 runs in 26 balls. Sushil Bhatt scored 10 in 22. All the others scored a little less than 10. And great bowling figures by JV. Got 2 important wickets there. Adnan Rao getting 3 wickets and Rajan getting 3 wickets as well. The A boys have performed extremely well here in the middle. Chandra and Ravi, the opening batters, played extremely well, built a good partnership. Chandra scored 26 in 30 balls. Ravi scored 27 in 47. They got the scoreboard moving and took them to the victory. In the end, it was Adnan and Rajan who were batting. That's the end of the game. The A boys have won the match against the Central Stars. It was a great match all in all. I had fun. I hope you guys had fun too. Thank you so much.